Hi, I'm Old Brutus, chronicle.su, Lebal Drocer Incorporated, Hate Radio, home of the hatiness half hour on the internet. Let's get a little more light in this room. I am doing yet another vanilla cream soda Shaq review. This is Arizona's iced tea very own infinite source of soda Shaq and soda Shaq products. Purchased exclusively from 7-Eleven, home of the hatiness, Whole Foods, on the free market. I don't think that shit is really food. This is all natural, on the other hand. It can be safely ingested, trusted. According to the FDA, there's actually no stipulation as to what all natural has to mean, so you can slap it on pretty much anything, man. You can put it on a bottle of lube, and it'll mean the same thing as it does on this can. Jack shit. That being said, Soda Shaq is a carbonated, creamy tasting soda. It is the sort of pale, clear color as anything else like a cream soda. Soda Shaq was invented in 1947 by the legendary NBA All-Star Shaquille O'Neal. And he created it as a cure for polio. And at the time, polio was really bad. You had people got polio and there was no answer for it until they created Soda Shaq. Oh, I was wrong. It's actually sort of a brownish color. That's not what vanilla cream soda is supposed to look like, ladies and gentlemen. I created it myself before and after and during Shaquille O'Neal's career as a soda promoter. I don't know. This is Soda Shaq. The outline of the word Arizona on the can is the stitching of a basketball. And the O in Arizona is a basketball. I think that's clever, and it makes the drink taste better. It's alright. Subpar. It's not nearly as good as Joey's World Tour 2009 said it was going to be. Joey's World Tour is this YouTube show that Kilgore and I watch, and I mean, that guy's got to be paid. He's obviously paid by PepsiCo or whatever to, I mean, dude, we didn't even know that the Home Depot, who themselves have some shady business practices, had a snack shack or whatever, like a place in the store where you can go and buy like hot dogs and shit, until we saw Joey's World Tour reviewing a hot dog from the snack shack. He seems to have a thing for shacks, doesn't he? This is really... I've done 3 reviews on this drink now. This is the 3rd. And every time I drink it, it tastes a little bit worse. I don't think I can finish it this time. At least not before my meeting, which is coming up at 5:30. It's right now 5 o'clock. And, Old Brutus, me, I am now a Capitol Hill news and politics reporter, and frankly, I'm terrified by what I see on a day-to-day basis at this place. The General Assembly, which, you know, every state has one. They decide what the state politics are going to be. I go to mine, and I see people selling out our civil rights and civil liberties, which there's a difference between a civil right and a civil liberty, and I can get to that later during this Soda Shack review. But this corn syrup drink. But the way they jovially, systematically just keep on plowing through these rights like like it's a fucking obstacle, and they're like Olympic sprinters, you know, they're just hopping it, and it means nothing to them, like, that we should have a Fourth Amendment, like, and I even had this one guy tell me, like, no, I'm not giving the police, this one guy, his name is Mike Webert, he was placed there by the conservative right, through the miracle of gerrymandering, which is a process of redistricting based on who your voters are. Hell, it's easy to do. All you gotta do is write into the bill who you're fucking and who you're benefiting, and they just let you do it. So, really, it's as insulting to our intelligence that they come out and tell us what they're doing, right as they're doing it. But anyway, this guy is dumping power into the police state through both finances and tangible, actual power. That hell, we don't need a search warrant if this legislation goes through. We don't need a search warrant to search our computers here. They just come in and take your computer and go through it on the spot. This is what they're trying to do. And it used to be, you know, they confiscate your computer, which again is within the bounds of the law, which is horrifying. And then they fucking they want to, you know, it's not enough that they have it in their possession until they get another search warrant. They want to be able to just search it right there at the precinct, you know? So let's put it this way. You got a young girl. She is, like, whatever, taking pictures of herself, sending them to her boyfriend and stuff. You're a parent of a teen girl, yeah? And say your teen girl has radical beliefs or is known to run with a bad crowd at her school or something, you know, somebody who might want to, like, create an independent newspaper, and the school doesn't like it, so they turn her into the police for this or that. They come and take her computer based on what the school tells them. Okay, now your teen daughter and, like, whatever pictures she was taking and just sent it to her boyfriend are now in the hands of these fucking 40-year-old men at the precinct, and they don't have to get a warrant to go through her pictures, go through her emails, find out whatever it is she's doing. And this guy, Mike Webert, thinks that's how it should be, and he's written legislation, House Bill 337, saying that's what we're going to do. You can look it up online, lis.virginia.gov, click Bills and Resolutions and type in HB 50 and HB 337, and you'll see where he's dumping money and power into the police state of Virginia. Soda Shack, the number one ingredient in Soda Shack is sugar. This is a subpar beverage. It's carbonated. Contains natural flavors. It's an all-natural drink. Bourbon, vanilla extract, citric acid, sugar, honey, and carbonated filtered water. And Shaq on the fucking can. You know, let's look at his face. Look at that beautiful face. Shaquille O'Neal. Look at those soft eyes. Looking into your soul. Pleading with you to buy my soda. Soda Shack. Feed my family. Get me a motherfucking beach house. Get me paid. Get me laid. Son, I'm tall and I got big feet. 7-Eleven is a place you can go. You can buy any number of all-natural items like fruit cups. They grow these fruit cups on trees now, and hell, you just go pick your fruit cup off the tree and start eating out of it with a plastic fork or a spoon. You can get bananas right there in line. You can get allergy pills, all natural Benadryl to help you sleep. Buy yourself some condoms, all natural condoms made from latex or some other petroleum product you want to stick in your girlfriend or boyfriend. hell, even your girlfriend's ass can't get pregnant, but you still don't want whatever's coming out of that. So you can get yourself a condom at 7-Eleven when you buy a Soda Shack in the tall can. Just like the Arizona iced teas used to come out of. That microphone back there looks like really small, and it makes my head look really big, but it's actually way back over here in the room. See? That's neat. It's a little something for my TV friends to laugh at. I'm Old Brutus, and if my Soda Shack reviews have told you anything, it's that Soda Shack is a soft drink that you can buy from 7-Eleven, and I've grown increasingly horrified by the world around me. No amount of marijuana or alcohol makes it any more palatable. As a matter of fact, I've only grown increasingly paranoid and distrustful of anyone and everyone that I come into contact with, even people who are supposedly my friends and my allies, are people who have a way of standing in my way, or creating new obstacles for me and keeping me from getting my job done. I think that's a good thing. I like that. I would rather feel alone and scared while I drink my Soda Shack. I'm Old Brutus, chronicle.su, reporting live from the internet on behalf of Joey's World Tour 2009. Joey's World Tour 2009 is owned and operated by staff here at the chronicle.su, and Joey's World Tour is an affiliate of chronicle.su and acts under the umbrella of Lebal Drocer Incorporated, a powerful multinational conglomerate. Thank you for watching this special program, and as we go out, I'd like to remind you all to pick up a copy of Beck's Overton Window. It is a psychological thriller of the umph degree, scathing political commentary on national American politics. It came out towards the end of his career when we all started to figure out what a sneering, sniveling, slimy piece of shit he really is. And I encourage you all to pick up that book, and it's a thick book, and if you've got a desk or a chair that is wobbling or is out of line, you can slide that right up under there, and you'll be just good. And hell, then your Soda Shack won't spill over because you got a nice solid table. As you can see, my copy of Beck's Overton Window, I took it out so I could read it, but it used to be under this desk, and now it's leaning forward. You can see here that the computer screen is like tilted terribly forward, about the space of a copy of Overton Window would correct. And as last thing I'll do is I'll plug this book as we sign off. Let me just grab the book real quick. This is Beck's Overton Window. It's a psychological thriller, from a New York Times best-selling author. The book itself was not a bestseller, at least when this dust jacket was printed, but all the same, it's a wonderful book by an even more wonderful human being. Beck's Overton Window, a thriller. A thriller. There's the Statue of Liberty, you'll notice, and absence of World Trade Center buildings 1, 2, and 7. I'm Old Brutus from chronicle.su, Lebal Drocer Incorporated, Hate Radio, home of the hateous half hour on the internet. I am the most unhappy person you'll ever hear review a can of Soda Shack. All the same, it is a can of Soda Shack. Good day. I love you. Actually, no, I hate you. I hate you.